What's up, everybody? This is Kyle Smith of the Right Way Sports Network coming to you today to explain why Malik Willis is the number one quarterback prospect in the 2022 NFL draft class. At 6'1", 215 pounds, Malik Willis was a three-star prospect coming out of high school when he committed to Auburn University. 2 seasons sitting behind Bo Nix pushed Willis to transfer from Auburn, and he took his talents to Liberty University, a small private school in Virginia. Willis made an instant impact and helped take the Liberty Flames to a top 25 ranking for the first time in their history. In his first season with the Flames, Willis completed 64.2% of his passes for 2,260 yards, 20 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions. He also added 944 yards and 14 touchdowns on the ground. He didn't just do this against rinky-dink, low-level competition. He had successful games against Virginia Tech, Syracuse, NC State, and the number 12 ranked Coastal Carolina. Sure, there may be top quarterbacks who play against stronger competition week in and week out. Sam Howell, Spencer Rattler, JT Daniels, Keaton Slovis. But none of them have the intangibles that Malik Willis brings to the table. Picture Lamar Jackson's running abilities mixed with Josh Allen's arm talent. That's the kind of potential that Malik Willis has. You'll see in these highlights the absolute hose that he has when he throws the ball. Willis can make any throw into any window that is asked of him. Malik also excels when he can get out of the pocket and throw on the run. You'll see all sorts of off-platform throws, and he does so without losing any velocity on the attempt. Willis is also the best runner of all the 2022 quarterbacks by a long shot. When the play breaks down, Willis doesn't hesitate to scamper out of the pocket and gain as many yards as possible. And once he gets going, not too many people will get their hands on him. He has incredible patience while running the ball with dynamic vision. His stop and start acceleration is second to none and will make a lot of defenders look silly. Willis's best game came against Virginia Tech, where he got to show off all of his traits and his clutch genes. Completing 66.7% of his passes, he threw 3 touchdowns. He also ran for 108 yards and added another touchdown on the ground. But it was his resiliency that showed in the end. With 5 minutes remaining in the game, Willis marched Liberty down the field and took the lead with 1 minute and 41 seconds to go. Virginia Tech needed just 30 seconds to tie the game at 35 apiece. Starting from his own 25-yard line, Willis used his arms and legs to methodically move up the field. With 8 seconds remaining on the clock, Willis had to make one last clutch throw to put the Flames in field goal position. He fired off a 7-yard throw to push Liberty to the 34-yard line. A field goal later, and Liberty was celebrating a victory over the Hokies. Willis does have a few downfalls that you would like to see him clean up over this upcoming season. First, much like Josh Allen coming out of Wyoming, Willis must learn how to control the ball. Too many times you'll see him throw laser when he should have taken a little gas off the pass. Instead of throwing it up into a bucket, he will throw ropes deep down the field, often putting the ball into contested catch situation or overthrowing his target. Secondly, Willis sometimes tries to do too much. Oftentimes he will break out of the pocket and try and make a play. This leads to fumbles and turnovers when he simply should have cut his losses for that play. You'd like to see him develop better pocket presence and learn when to just throw the ball away. Malik Willis has all the traits you could ask for in a future franchise quarterback. The arm talent, the running ability, leadership, ice in his veins. Any team picking in the top 5 would be remiss to pass on this potentially generational talent with enormous upside. Willis would be a fantastic building block for a team in need of a face of the franchise and looks to be one of the next star quarterbacks in the NFL. Expect to hear his name called early come next April.